Oh, so Eagles must have just left.
I moved around. I moved a different way because everybody was complaining about how I moved. What?
Man, dog.
Oh my god. He's a fucking whore. We're gonna break his shit. We're gonna break his shit for the for the playoffs. 55. Nigga, go back. Go back. Go the fuck back. What? That's bullshit, yo. Damn, face match? Hell no. Such bullshit, cuz.
Call here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the
Joke.
locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams.
Snowing in Tennessee, baby. You know it's snowing in Tennessee, dog.
Down to the 37 on first and 10. Henry out of the gun sweep.
Well, the hope, Coach, was that these Florida showers would have passed through by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's
Set to
more
go
lions.
now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, Frank. 50, man. 50. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Ready.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 50, shit. 50 the mark. You don't want none of that. Give me, pick up the ball.
Here's 2nd and 8. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Yes, sir. That's Chase Young, baby. Chase Young. Chase Young.
Pick him up. What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Let's go, Bucs. Let's go. Single back, wing flex close. Guess what? We coming.
I think this is the script they had
We
in mind for
coming.
their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Check. 36, 36. Shit. Check your hot read.
Now a handoff looking right.
Yeah, plant that
And
tater.
showed off the
Plant that
athletic
tater.
juke. Good
Plant
little
that
gain
tater.
there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The
Oh,
disadvantage
boy.
of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tie it right. Hey, check right 45. Check right 45. Let's go. Check 45. Too little, Pep. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Davis. Buying time to his left. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Good pass, Rook.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No, rookie!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Lock it.
Back to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. It's King. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. He pitches it out, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An option pitch we saw. We don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that 3rd element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, Davis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Davis. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
What we got?
Now Davis throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Lindsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Davis now on 1st and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Mike 51. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Davis operating from the gun. And a quick throw here that's complete. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky. Check 15, check 15. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Switch it.
Now a give, right side. Joyner, and not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Here's Davis. From the gun, he'll throw. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
I'm just playing, that's all. Ain't that. No, no, it's 7-3. He just running cover 3 all game.
The Bucs offense.
I mean, like literally, no, seriously,
and thus
all
far,
game.
The weather has not slowed this offense down.
Like
he's
not changing up
They
at all.
certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this?
Like,
and he talked about the
stand
different
3
drills
wide,
that
you
they've done in
stand
adverse
in
conditions,
that big
the
nickel,
wet ball
cover
drills,
3,
things of that
and
nature.
cover 5.
He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down
All
much.
game.
We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 66. Bullet ride. Check 31. Check 31.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
50's the money. Rip right. Rip right. Now. Mike 50, Mike.
2nd and 11. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by
What I'm talking about. Get that little stinking running back out of here.
At their own 48-yard line.
All these years
Give me that rock.
Game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of
Let's go!
48.
Get through there, baby. Touchdown. He lose, baby. God darn Joyner. Let's go.
A great effort there.
But quit trying me.
Yards. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Every time I'm in 2 wide receivers, he in 3, 4, all that cover 4, drop 2. All that darn cover 2, come on now.
Set now to kick this one away.
Open your horizons, my boy.
This is
500 plays. You ain't running up but 3.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yo.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
Come on now.
Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a nice throw to the right side. He hauls it in, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Squeeze, get in there. Wow.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's King. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. Harris, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. This is done.
57. Mike, 57.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that was me.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Back back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
But we just saw a great example.
Hey, boy, y'all got a good game going on there, boy.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And his kick is good. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
You don't know who that is?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You don't know who that
less
is?
than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does,
let me through.
that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out of the locker room.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
All right. Already know you about to be in this cover 3 bull jump.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Davis now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Davis. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Harris. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Oh, my gosh.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
Man, them big linemen so darn
So we
fast.
reach halftime here at our
I got a
first
98
Monday
speed
night
there
of
in
the season.
safety and can't doggone outrun the line.
Across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, we going.
The
Just gonna
Saints
take what he
offense
gives
on the field ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Yeah, but
Let's find out
if
what
we
they
change
have
it
dialed
up, You get in them
The
game
last
behind
run got
formation.
6. Now second and
Let's
4.
go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Joyner.
Go, baby.
A big time play
8
there
rushes,
for
126 and a
Orleans.
touch. Let's go.
58 yards. Well, this game's
go.
ripe for the taking in that run.
Told you
I
I
think
got
it means he
something for
wants
you,
to
bud.
take it.
Not only does he want
You
to
don't wanna
take it,
listen, though.
he doesn't care what they're going
You're
to do on the
hard-headed.
defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
45 the mark. Come on. You're not ready. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I'm here all day.
Operating from the gun, Davis.
Oh!
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be
So
quick with your
bull
delivery.
crap.
Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
45, 45, 45 the mark. 45. Go. 45 the Mike. 45 the Mike. I'm scared. 45.
Now Davis throwing again.
Oh,
Toward
kick the
end zone,
ball.
but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. 51. 51. That QB's trash. Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say
Hey,
tight
you know,
end,
hey,
we're
John,
almost
I mean,
damning him to think
Big.
praise, aren't we? Because he can do it
Hey,
all.
Jungle
He's
was
as good
talking
as
in
any
the
receiver
thing. He was
in the
like
NFL.
saying,
That's the deal.
you know, I
He's a
just
wide
take
receiver,
what the
just in a bigger
defense
body.
give me.
Bigger
I
body,
don't try to
matchup
do.
nightmare, and
That's
who's
all
going
I'm
to
doing.
cover?
Taking
When
what
I sit in the
defense
film
gives me.
session, I just look at the coach and say, really?
I'm playing totally different, bro.
You go cover him.
Hey, totally different.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
Give me that! Give me that! Let me get it! Come on! Come on!
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Watch Raystone travel. Raystone travel. Shit, watch the shit. Hey, 50 the mic. Echo. So don't say nothing. Hey, switch gears. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete.
on.
That's Peters. 22
secondary.
yards there, a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is
Good D.
incomplete.
Hey,
He
don't even
couldn't
mess
hold on
with
through
him.
the
Let the CPU
contact.
take
Brings
care
up
of it.
second
I
down.
knew you were going to try.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
And he'll grab a gain of
What you mean?
5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Like, shut out?
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. Ricky. Smart. 57 to Mike. You're trapped. And go.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh,
Taking it
no.
across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Man, come on. My
He's such a
cornerback
good route
running
runner.
out
Shows
there.
it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Mike's 50. Know your job. Go. 50. Mike's 50. Hey, pick your game up. 50's alpha. He's the mark. Small. You better bring. Check.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's me.
Batted in the air.
Play Rec 99, boy. Play Rec 99, boy. That's me.
And he's going to
God
take
darn
this
it.
one back to the
I knew you were going to that tight end, Buck. Come on.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Ah.
And this will be
Come on, make that block out there.
That one good for 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check Mike 45. Here we go.
From the 44, Davis. He'll rifle.
Got him. Got him. Touchdown. Let's go.
A big play there. 56 yards. And the
Let's
Saints
go.
able to stretch that lead out further. Problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it
Kill him.
past the 25
Kill him.
and
Kill him.
out to the
Kill him. Kill him.
28-yard
We
line.
got these darn headhunters out here, boy.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making,
Tackle, boy.
everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll look to throw. It's brought in by
Good
Harris.
tackle, boy.
And they take him down.
Punt that tater. Punt that tater. Punt that tater. Don't go for it. You're going to give me an easy field, Bucks. Punt that tater. Oh, he going. He going. Guess what? Guess what?
Terrific read.
Here they come.
And done with a lot
Here they
of
come.
enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Yeah, come on, baby. Woo! 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. You don't want none, baby. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Ready, go.
They're going to try and throw. He sets to fire deep.
That's me.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's me.
The 15,
People.
and a big turnover there.
Boy, I got to
His
sign you
guys
this
will
year.
get the football back. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
On first down, Joyner. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
50 wants the Mike. 50 wants the Mike. Come on. Mike 51. Mike 51. Come on.
2nd and 6. He'll rifle.
Got him again. Got him again. We gone. That's 98 speed out there, boy. That's 98 speed out there, boy. Yes, sir. They had that cover 5.
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, he only 98. I ain't got him up to 99 yet. I ain't like you guys.
Just kick the extra point, winds up successful.
Hey, it take me a while to build my team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pow, pow.
This is taken at the 3.
Hey, you know, I'm not liking you right now, face butt. Talk about pow, pow, pow. Oh, shucks. Let's see.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets it to Harris.
Man, I'll hit him as soon as the ball get there. Why they don't drop it, man?
Very nice gain. 25 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your
mind?
With him
Bucks.
running the team,
Let me
that
show
you
you how
can
you do
actually
it.
maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
57's the Mike. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Peters. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That throw good for 4. It's second
We was
down.
on it. We was on it,
You got
Buck.
the big lead defensively.
We was on it.
Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
57 go. Hey, here I come.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And now the third down throw in.
We on it, 4th and 6. What you gonna do, Bucky?
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and
Gun
receivers.
double.
They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Really?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Guru. Guru. Why you call you?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Hey, White.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders. We'll lead
I'm about to
right?
put Buck's own thing on him, dog.
All you want to do is
I'm
get
about to put
behind those big fellas, have a little vision,
he changed up on me.
A solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll keep it on the ground. Joyner.
Oh, Lord. I can see it now because he want to be out of there so bad that,
no gain on the
it's
play that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They going to probably get a little nothing for him.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Davis. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
This is brought in at the 21. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
running ain't going to do it for you, but you got another 2 minutes. You need 2
That's
goals.
good for a Buccaneer first
That's
to pick up
not
of
gonna
12 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, you be all right.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That one goes for 36 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single
That's all the yards you have with 170 total.
Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Uh-oh. Oh, so that means Jungle must be about to play. You scream up. Huh?
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Set, play. Pittsburgh. Check 45 at the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Squeeze. Watch the slant. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. 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 Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Kill. Set.
Now a give right side. Joyner. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind
Pinch
the
dog,
line.
press 2.
That'll
Go ahead,
as a
run it
loss
again,
of
Buck.
5.
That's all you're going
And
to
it'll
run, my
make this
friend.
a second and long.
Hey, no, he only run that when I'm in tight formation. He run cover 3 when I be in 3 wide. Oh, he trying to talk now. He want to talk that word now.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Switch, switch, switch.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let him know, let him know.
Shoot, yeah, they gonna say.
51 the mic, boy, 51. Here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lawrence.
Legal man downfield.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And he's got room. 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown. Bucks, get out of the cover fire.
48 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
He's streaming. You want me to send it to you, Buck?
Extra point
Big.
up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That's what I'm saying. You want me to you want me to share it to you? Hold on. I just scored another touchdown, so let me kick my field goal. But now hey.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, I just sent it to you, dude.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting
yeah.
for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
They ain't say that. Hey, they call me Ant with the little ding-a-ling on the bicycle.
A loss of a yard
But do you know that they always be starting it? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all always started.
Now back to throw.
Yes, sir. You ain't got time for that.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Well, you stupid.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They're going to look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That means play record 99. Let's go.
Picked off at the 30. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Davis now throwing to start the drive.
How the heck he... Man, that is such whack right there.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Yeah.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
No, I think he just started. I think he just started when he got in here because you know Ant be like, hey, when you in the screen talking, so he just had started.
Into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit
all the ones I don't watch, I ain't never hear him talk.
Don't go anywhere yet.
Until
You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
You just beat him. Oh, but shoot, we ain't talking about that. Hey, we ain't worrying about that. Hey.
And to give this time to the tailback. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Mike, 50 cents. 80 weapon. 80 weapon. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Box try. 57, 57's low. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they
Hey.
come 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete.
Man.
Clock stops with 10
Man,
seconds left.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Yep. Yep.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Hey.
They'll run on 1st down. Joyner, and for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason